Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Now that my two obligatory informative videos are done for the day, it's time to talk about current events in the online fitness community. And some of my subscribers have awared me that B-Shrunk, that's my name for him, Vince from B-Shred, has hurt his back, admittedly lifting something light. So let me put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, work on skill at my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this, guys. All right. Let's be realistic about here. There's a reason I tell guys there are benefits to getting strong. Every person out there, if you're going to train, get strong. Do big, heavy movements. It will help you beyond just your look, right? Because a lot of people out there, they're training for appearance. And I get that. I understand that, man. Everyone wants to be more attractive. We live in a very visual world, right? Our society judges us on appearance. I understand it. I get it, guys. I'm not really dissing that. I used to kind of make fun of that. I really don't anymore because I get it. I understand it. You want to be sexy. Okay, fine. But if you're going to take the time to go to the gym and work out and train anyways, you should probably get some other benefits out of it, right? I mean, let's look at it this way. Let's look at it this way. You know, a lot of you guys are out there, you're pursuing whatever things for appearance. You want to be sexy, right? So it's like you go hook up with a girl and she's going to give you a blowjob, right? So would you rather you just get the blowjob? Or would you rather she give you $1,000 as a gift afterwards, right? And cure future diseases you have. Like, wouldn't that be better if you got 3 things instead of just 1? For the same amount of effort you just put in? And that's the way to look at it. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I mean, if you had the choice between those 2 things, right? Either just getting a blowjob or getting a blowjob plus $1,000 cash and improving your health. Like, common sense would dictate, well, you're already going to be there. You're already going to take the 15 minutes out of your day or 20 minutes out of your day. You might as well get the other perks with it. Even if what you wanted was the first one was just your primary goal. Look at your training the same way. You can get multiple things out of what you're doing in the gym. Now, Vince doesn't. I mean, he doesn't train very well. He doesn't train effectively. And I'm not going to knock the hustle. I'm not going to knock the hustle. You guys saw in that vlog he did the house he's looking at he's going to buy. He's clearly doing financially okay. So that's fine. I mean, the guy is building his own little fitness empire. I don't know what all else he does for money, but I know he sells programs and other stuff. Now, his channel only has like 48 million views. He's got less views than me. So I know his channel probably hasn't pulled a lot more money than mine has over the years. Probably hasn't. That's probably lumped into a smaller time period. So he's got other sources of income to be able to afford a house like that. So he's got other things going on, and I'm not going to knock the hustle. He might be making a real successful. He probably is making a 6-figure income here somehow in the fitness world. Because I know he's affiliated with other companies and stuff. That's fine. I'm not going to knock the hustle. It's working. He's making money off what he's doing. He got the girl. He's got the girl. He's got money, but he doesn't have his health. He didn't get the third benefit, did he? He doesn't have fitness. He got hurt picking up something light. So I'm not going to knock the hustle. I mean, the guy, by most people's standards, looks good. He's got a certain look, right? He's got a girl. He's got money. But he's a young guy. I think that guy's still in his late 20s. He could be in his 30s. And he's already got a back injury from something he did just picking up light stuff. Guys, this is why I tell you strength training is important. He doesn't have a strong core. And here's what the difference is. The numbers he lifts on all of his full body movements, his squats, his deadlifts, his overhead pressing, all these exercises, his big exercises, he is hitting numbers that that healthy young men should be able to surpass with good form in their first 6 months in the gym. Right? Easily. Easily. And he does all this extra core work, yet when it comes down to it, he doesn't have a strong enough core. That includes your abdominals, your obliques, your spinal erectors to protect his back when he picks up something light off the floor. Now, realistically speaking, if people are used to doing heavy deadlifts or squats, You're already used to picking up very heavy weights in a similar manner to how you pick them up off the floor, right? Because you're used to squatting down and coming all the way back up. You're used to setting your back in the correct position under heavy, heavy loads. Your entire trunk will be a hell of a lot stronger. You know, if you guys build up to even a minor strength base where you can squat 315 and deadlift 405, you know, basic, easy numbers. That's not even lifetime goals for a natural. Right? Just basic numbers. Those are achievable in a year for most guys. If you get to that point, you're going to be used to moving heavy objects from a low position, much, much heavier than anything you're going to pick up in day-to-day life. Your core is going to be stronger than any person who just sits around doing crunches and core work all day and leg raises and all that stuff. And I'm not saying those things don't have their place for some fatigue, but they do not compare. Particularly when it comes to actually bracing your core for real-world activities to protect your back. This is what happens when you go for just a certain look, you do a lot of fluff and pump, and you don't actually get strong. You can look good. You can, in his case, you can be making good money in the industry and then pick up something light and herniate a disc in your back and cause pain to where you're having to have injections in your back. You're having to have an MRI done on your back. Seriously? How is that any better than the average person who doesn't work out? It's really not. I mean, getting hurt picking up something light. And I'm not saying really strong lifters don't get hurt showing off sometimes outside of the gym, because they do. They do. Many cases of that. But they don't get hurt. Those of us who are strong, we do not get hurt doing the normal day-to-day activities that other people get hurt doing all the time. It gives us an enormous amount of protective element. And this, you know, if you're going to go to the gym, like this guy's in the gym 3, 4, 5 days a week doing resistance training, yet he's still never bothered to build a strength base. And what happens? He's now hurt his back. He's hurt his back because he doesn't actually train, and he's never really built a strength base of any type. It's all just show. It's all just show, fluff and pump. A little bit of arms, a little bit of chest, some delts. He has no core strength. He has no back strength. No real leg strength either to speak of. Gets hurt. And should this come as any surprise? No. But the point here is, guys, there's a lot more to be gained. There's a lot more to be gained from training than just your looks. The looks can be part of it, but your health, your ability to avoid injuries, your ability to stave off cancer, heart disease, everything else, guys, there's a lot of other elements. And if you just go in and you actually train your entire body, you actually train for performance, it is going to carry over to all those other elements of your life. It is going to improve your health. It's going to stave off a lot of diseases that will hurt you. It will stave off injuries in the real world. It will survive. It will increase your chances of surviving major car wrecks, surviving accidents, surviving being assaulted or attacked. All right, it will improve your body's ability to sustain trauma because you're going to have stronger muscles. You're going to have better bone density. All these things that will help you reduce the severity of crippling accidents and things that can happen are going to be reduced. There are enormous benefits to getting strong. And Vince is displaying for us exactly why that matters. And it's a perfect example of a guy who's never focused on any sort of performance at all, just a little fluff and pump, just to show off, just to sell trendy exercise programs, who still looks good, but he's not fit. He is out of shape from a fitness perspective to the point of where he has damaged his back potentially and is in pain and needs medical help from picking up something light off the floor. That could have been avoided with just some proper training. With proper training, proper strength training. And he's already spending his time at the gym. You know, you're already there. Look, if you're already going to go to the gym and you're already going to invest the time and you're going to get hot and you're going to get sweaty and you're going to do all this stuff, why don't you go ahead and get all the benefits of going? You don't have to settle for just one thing. There are multiple benefits that can be gained if you're just willing to train correctly. And Vince didn't. And now he's paying a price for it. Paying a price for it. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative. and I will talk to you guys next time.